Alright, so in this video, I'm going to go through the habit that made me finally pass my first 10k month. So, just to give you some backstory, my name is Hugo, I'm 22 from Sweden, and in January 2023, I started my online business journey. That is about a little bit more than 2 years ago. This is May 2025. And I started with running my own social media marketing agency that was really hot at the time. And as everyone who gets into the online business space, the first goal that you have is to reach that golden number, that 10k a month. All right, so I set my target. And I started working towards it. And to be honest, when I look back right now, I didn't really work that hard, okay? I could have done so much more. But I ran my agency, I got a few clients, I think I had 7, 8 at the same time. But I couldn't really get any money out of it, and I didn't really enjoy the marketing part of it. I felt that, the sales, talking with people, that is something that I enjoyed a lot more. So after about 10 months into that journey, I actually started going all in on sales. And that's when I joined my first high ticket sales program, and it helped me a lot. And that was December 2023. And after that, I had a few roles. I had like 6, 7 roles before I had my first good one, and those roles, they didn't generate anything, right? I think during my first 6, 7 roles that I spent maybe 5, 6 months on in total, I made not much more than 1k, and from my agency maybe I'd made 10k in total. Okay, so it was not like I was close to getting that first 10k month, but then I got a good role. And this was a really, really good role. It was a newly launched offer, so we didn't really know what it was gonna give us, but it was seemed to be a really good one because I made 9k in my first month, and I was very, very close to getting that 10k month. And when I look back at it, I'm actually very grateful that I didn't hit that 10k month in my first month. I was very close. I just needed 2 more closes. If the month would have been 1 day longer, I would have hit it because I had 2 closes the first day of the other month. But I didn't. Right? I didn't. I only got to 9k that month. And the month after, I struggled. I struggled because I thought it was too easy, but I didn't really get to those numbers. The month after that, I didn't really get to those numbers either. And I was thinking to myself, maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe that was the best I could. Okay? But then I realized that this is so powerful. Your thoughts are so, so, so powerful. So there's a habit that I got from a mentor, and that is to really start to have clarity on what that person that deserves 10k, what that person does on a daily basis. Not only does, but only also what he thinks. So in August 2024, that's the month that I hit my first 10k month. And what I did different in that month was that every day, every single day when I woke up, I journaled. And I didn't just journal about anything. I asked myself this question each morning: what is 10k Hugo doing on a daily basis? So I called myself 10k Hugo. What is he doing on a daily basis? So how is he thinking? How is he dressing? How is he speaking? With what kind of people is he speaking? Where is he living? What does he eat? How does he work out? How much does he work? Everything, every single thing, not only the sales calls, not only in business terms, everything around it. I asked myself, what is he doing? And I did that each morning. Each morning I spent 10, 15, 20 minutes sometimes just writing it down. It would be the same repeating stuff every single morning. But it doesn't matter because that planted seeds in my head that I needed to do all of these things. I knew what I needed to do. And then I started doing it. I started taking action on it. I started, being a lot more active. I started asking questions. I started dressing better. I actually went to Italy just to change my environment, to get inspired. I started speaking to people that I wouldn't have done earlier. Okay, I changed my whole identity. And when I did all of these small things, I started to believe that I was Tanky Hugo. Right? I started to believe that I was him. And eventually I was. Right? Eventually I hit that 10k. That's what I did in August. And it was not only 10k. It was not only 15k. I surpassed 20k. And that was my highest month that I had done at that time. And that is because of that habit. And that is something that I still do with all of the targets that I have. And I ask myself, what is that person who achieves that target? What is he doing on a daily basis? And this is so, so, so powerful because not only you get clarity on what he does, but also number 2, You start to believe that you are that kind of person because you do all of these small actions. I call them micro wins, and micro wins lead to macro wins. So this is my biggest recommendation to start doing if you want to achieve your targets. And it took me I think 19 months since I started my online business journey to get to that 10k, and this was the main thing that actually made me surpass that. So hopefully this helps. If it did, please leave a like, please subscribe, and thank you guys.